guys, welcome to the grand final of BAM 5. Attila has won his way through this. Yeah, we're good, go. So Attila won the first match between, it was 3-2. And so tibs has to win 2 sets of best of 5 here in order to win. Attila just has to win 3 of either set to win. So yeah, we'll see what happens. He's gone for Falco, which worked quite well for him in the last game of the set that they had last time. So glad to see that happening. And a pretty aggressive start so far. Tibs feels that he needs to put pressure on because he knows that Falco has his defensive options and camping options that he doesn't really have much to do against.
At the moment, it's working out for him.
Yeah, so you'll be seeing Falco, he's using a lot of jab-grab combos. Attila's really good at that. He loves his reads, he loves his grab reads, and he's racking up quite a bit of damage because of it. In under a minute, he's gone over 110%. They're both really high already. Either of them can die at this point. I think Tibs is somewhat safe because Falco's kill options aren't amazing, but we'll see what happens.
This had the potential to, like this, and still could, but I doubt it now. Could have either been very
he still lives to the 40. That's really good DI by Attila there.
Very, very quick or take a while.
He's going for some pin grabs here. He loves those as well. Up to oh wow, very nice DI there. So definitely seeing Melbourne's DI at work here. They're doing a good job.
Interesting.
So Tibs was prepared for him to throw the banana there, but Attila held off for a second. Either a read or he just did it too early. Tibs wanted to kill with a forward throw there. So obviously, when he did his charges up B there, he was hoping that the banana would be thrown and one of the barrels would fly off and potentially hit Attila for a large amount of damage. He could even kill sometimes. I mean, it would have killed if he hit him at that percent.
So now Tibs probably wants to be a little wary with what he does.
He's not too worried. When he's got his bananas on the stage, Falco's kill options aren't amazing.
Though he has extended his lead a lot. He's almost on full stock ahead already.
He's definitely a full stock ahead at this point. So Attila's in kill range again. They're both in kill range. All it really takes though is if Attila gets this stock back, he shouldn't be doing too badly. Because he can camp out pretty well. I mean, they've been playing really aggressively this first game. Didn't quite punch the air dodge, even though we read it, unfortunately. And a very nice glide toss there. I was worried that he wasn't able to do it with Falco yet, but looks like he's proved me wrong there. And yeah, so he's holding onto banana now. If I was in his position, I would be trying my absolute thing. I would have just been trying to stay away there, but unfortunately, Tibs got him with the banana combo. He's got him in a chain grab, so he has an opportunity to get here. Didn't quite get him. Oh, very nice.
Wow.
So very well played there.
There
was a huge. He put a huge amount of pressure on Tibs there, and Tibs really had to play perfectly in order to get out of that situation. Tibs' ground control is just amazing so far. Like in the first game, the last time we saw Falco versus Diddy Kong, he was having a bit of trouble, but it looks like he's sorted himself out of it. He did give himself twice, so that made a big difference. Yeah, so Attila just might play safe here. He knows that Tibs has to approach, and although he has safe approaches, he reads it, he can still punish it. Very nice jab forward tilt. I like it. It looks nice.
I guess when it comes down to it, there's so much of this game that isn't specifically safe. It's safer than other moves, but
Diddy Kong has really safe approaching options. So when he throws a banana at your shield, you can't really punish it even if you shield it. All you can really do is grab a banana, and even then he can just forward at you or something.
Yeah.
Or grab you if you shield him. So. Attila's doing a great job. He's made quite a comeback. He's actually got a lead at the moment. If I was him, I doubt he hasn't got time to go for a timeout, but
this could go either player's way though.
He's just going to wait. It's going to end with a banana combo, I'm pretty sure. Oh, there we go. Nice up smash by Attila there. The first kill goes to Attila. I'm imagining that he's going to ban FP. Oh, he banned Smashville apparently, and they go into Battlefield.
Interesting pick.
Falco is incredibly strong on Battlefield, to the point it's actually his best stage by quite a lot.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. That's why I'm...
Yeah, I mean, like I said before, Tibs is incredibly comfortable on this stage. He would have played so many games on it. It's just I suppose if you think about the amount of time he would have spent in practice mode with his bananas, he probably would have spent a lot of that time on Battlefield. And so it's really just a comfort pick for him here. Nice on a pouch of milk. And Tibs did a really good job there. He actually managed to drop the banana while he was being down thrown, and that trips Attila, so he prevented the combo. Very nice pivot grab there. So lots of reads coming out already. Great final so far, really.
Oh, wow. With that grab.
A nice pivot grab there. He actually managed to punish Tibs' grab. So pivot grab usually beats someone else's grab if you do it right. Not so sure. That was incredibly risky on Attila's part, but I suppose it paid off in the end. He got out of that grab really quickly as well. He got only 3 pummels off and over 100%. That's pretty big.
Wow.
That's
a
nice.
fair one kill.
He was from the other side of the stage, so that's not too surprising.
Wow.
And not much he could have done there. That was well played by Tibs. He got a good read and finished with banana.
Jab to grab. It seems to be a common thing. Attila does like to do that.
Falco's jab is incredible.
Yeah, it's a jab to grab.
It's not
so much.
It's not guaranteed. If you've ever played against level 9 bots, they punish it, but it's pretty much unless the player's completely ready to spam, to buffer a grab or something, you're gonna get caught.
Yeah. Wow.
So we're seeing such close play here. I would have.
They're just going wherever the other one is.
Yeah. I think it's more along the lines of Tibs is chasing with his bananas, but Attila is still trying to hold his ground, and that was a nice chain grab there that he got off.
Some interesting fundamentals here.
Attila didn't quite take that forward. That was nicely played by Tibs. I'm not sure. I would see. I don't believe in jumping off stage with Falco to try to get. He obviously just wanted to secure that lead really badly, and he does have game 1 under control. So that said, if he did get a gimp there, Attila only has to win this game and 1 more in order to get to win the grand final. So
currently with Tibs in the lead, he probably wants to extend as much of this lead on Attila as possible.
Well, I'm more talking about Attila doesn't really have to worry about going. He can go for things because he's got the extra games to play with.
Yeah.
So and he's got the first game of this set, which is always a big deal. He managed to punish Tibs there because he picked up the banana and he read it and he knew he was going to do it, so he just punished it with a side B. But nice to play there by him.
Is it true Phantasm has invincibility frames on the first couple? No.
I'm not entirely sure about that.
I thought it had invincibility frames on its first few frames and then the rest of it.
I don't think it's the first few frames. I think it's sort of about the first third of the Phantasm. You can't really hit him.
Because I've tried it and hit, but nothing's happened.
Yeah, usually your attack will just clash with it. Anyway, so Attila falling behind on this stock here. Tibs managing to stay really low percent, which is going to be difficult. Attila needs to rack up some damage before he can approach safely, because otherwise he'll just get punished on hit. Yeah. And that was a very nice action there. He managed to rack up a huge amount of damage there. So Attila sort of needs to back off a bit here and regain his ground, because he's done a good job of getting that damage racked up. Very nice read. Unfortunately, there's the force match in the wrong direction.
There's the fair. Isn't kill, it's slightly
so there's a very nice phantom cancel that will cost him the game because he accidentally air dodged off the edge.
It happens. And Falco being the fast faller he is.
Okay, so that's 1-1 at the moment. Attila returning to Snake and going to FD. There we go. I'm not sure they've been banning against each other, but they seem pretty comfortable on FD, Battlefield, and Smashfield, and I'm not really too worried about counter pitching at this point. I think you'll find this game will be considerably slower paced than the last one, just because Snake's living for so much longer, and Diddy Kong doesn't have, he's going to have trouble killing him. that said, like, he's doing a really good job so far. Tibs is of just approaching safely and making sure Attila doesn't have his breathing room. Yeah, I can see. I'm pretty sure what's going through Attila's mind right now is he really wants to just land and grab because he knows that he'll be able to read Tibs pretty well and probably get at least 20-30% off of one grab. Attila's approaching his danger zone at the moment. There we see the side B from above the stage, like we were talking about a bit earlier. And yeah, it doesn't really pay off. All he's really trying to do is get his grenades out there.
Yeah, Snake's in that danger zone now. Oh, wow.
Managed to keep it up there. Well played by Tibs, taking the first stock. That's what
and he's quite, he's not, it's not like he's damaged in his, like that damaged in his first stock either. So
I mean, that can be 10 very quickly. Very nice SDI there by Attila and by Tibs, both in succession. Very well played there by both of them.
That's C4 going on. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. I was just thinking, like, if he plays smart, then Attila has a bit to worry about. Just
oh yeah, absolutely. And Diddy Kong with a stock lead, it's really hard to come back. He's just so safe with his approaches that what are you going to do, really? And as you can see, Attila's playing a lot more aggressively now that he's the stock lead.
Oh, but man, you just watch as the percent goes up and up.
Read there by Attila. So he obviously Diddy Kong just started mashing there. He thought he was going to get grabbed, I think, and he actually did not be.
Diddy Kong's mobility and helpless state is leaves much to be desired.
Yeah, I mean, whenever you're helpless, it's going to be terrible. That was very well played. Tibs actually caught Banana there with his air dodge as he landed and threw it in the same motion. So he manages. It's one of the things you have to be good at with Diddy Kong if you want to be playing well, because otherwise people just use your bananas better than you. And you can't let that happen because after all it is your mechanic. So yeah, Attila's managed to come back here somewhat. He was down quite horribly, quite a deficit in the first stock, but even though he's in kill range, he can still do quite a bit as long as he keeps the stock.
Well, that's the thing. He's in kill range now, so if Tibs doesn't kill him, then it doesn't really matter the damage he's doing. If he doesn't get the kill, his damage will be going up and up and up.
Apart from, well, that was a very nice combo by Tibs there. But yeah, Tibs is. I mean, Diddy Kong doesn't have the best kill options of the high tier characters.
Sorry?
Well, Diddy Kong doesn't have the best kill options of the high tier characters, so he's just trying to stay in the game as long as possible.
Oh wow.
Tibs reads here have been very good. And that's the game.
Yes.
Very well done. That makes it 2-1 to Tibs in the first set. They've still got. Attila's got to win two. So basically. Attila's got to win. Yeah, well, no. Attila's to win 2 games. Tibs to win 1. And then we've got another set if Attila doesn't win.
Yeah.
So they're back on FD again. Same matchup. I'm a bit disappointed. I would have thought Attila was going to go Falco, considering how much better that did, but it looks like Tibs kind of picked up the matchup towards the end on the battlefield there, so maybe not. Very well done. I absolutely love being Set 2, game 2. First one went to Tibs with a very close ending there. So still taking an early lead. Very nice combos there. He's really inside Tibs' head at the moment. And he's just doing a great job of pressuring him. Tibs has got no bananas out at the moment. And yeah, see, that's all Tibs is trying to do really at this point. He's just trying to get Attila away long enough that he can get a banana out.
I was under the impression that his Dacus went a little further, but...
Falco's varies quite a bit. If you do it right, you do go quite a long distance, but yeah, it really does vary quite a bit.
Down smash. Wow.
Nicely played by Flo there. He just waited for the shield. He knew that his shield wasn't going to break from that forward smash, he wasn't going to poke, so he played that quite well. Nice reflector there, just making sure those bananas don't get him tripped into kills. He's too smart with that DI.
Tibs looking to take as little damage as possible while getting off that stop.
Yeah, and Attila's just trying to keep those bananas away from him as much as he can. Good back air by Tibs there through the platform. So Attila, you'll see, as soon as Tibs loses his bananas, or they're not within range of him, Attila's going to go very aggressive and put as much pressure on Tibs as possible, so that he takes his time getting his bananas back. Because that's the strongest part of his game, will be keeping his bananas away.
Attila using that reflector to gain some space and in case Tibs threw a banana.
That's a very good option against a glide toss, so he's definitely ready for it.
Yeah.
So Tibs is doing a really good job of recovering this stop. He's got Falco in a pretty horrible position at the moment. But Attila's doing great with his lasers, just keeping up the damage. And he should be able to make it back from here. A nice edge guard by Tibs there. I do believe Falco could have made it back if he cancelled his Phantasm from a bit further away while he was still higher above the stage. And a side B off the stage there. That's unfortunate for Attila.
Attila and Tibs face takes the first game.
It's the second game? So yeah, that's...
Was that second?
So
was
now,
that first or second?
So that was the second. So Attila has to win 3 games now in order to secure the final. Tibs has to win 1. It's a bit hard going on at the moment, so we'll see what happens. See if Attila stays as Falco after that. Okay, so he's not back to his competitive state. He's obviously not happy that he had that suicide, and he wants to make sure that if he does lose, you don't want to lose because of that. You want to lose because you got beaten, you played your best.
Yeah. Especially in grand finals, nobody.
There's obviously a lot of pressure on these two at the moment, and a fair bit of rivalry between them, as I understand. So,
what ranking is Tibs?
I'm not sure about that. I don't follow the Melbourne PR too well. I think he's 3.
I see.
It could be actually that he's 1 even, but I'm pretty sure he's in the 3rd position.
Yeah, I haven't actually seen it.
That said, the Melbourne PR has changed quite a bit recently, so a lot of, and it'll probably change again soon after this band meet.
Well, that would stand to reason. This tournament means more for Melbourne than anybody else because there's more Melbournes here.
Well, there's really not that many out-of-staters here this year. Last year at BAM, we had quite a large out-of-state group, but
because of the timing of this BAM, it didn't.
It's not just the timing. There was actually a huge money pot invested by Nova, so that attracted a lot of players who were interested in the money. It's been quite a nice tournament this time around. A lot of friendly vibes. So obviously, we've got, back to the game, we've got PS1, and they're just camping out that transformation with the tree, as everyone does. Attila's doing a good job, and the good thing about PS1 for Snake on the stage is he's got a lot of platforms to play with, and there's actually a low ceiling, so he can kill a bit earlier.
Just going back to that, nice reaction into up tilt there, killing Tibs. On Tibs' end. Horrible
DI there by Snake, obviously dying down, and he might have died anyway, but yeah, he just wasn't ready for it. Good grab there. A very nice read. He managed to get a lot of damage onto Tibs there.
And the early green, especially.
And there's Attila's patented down throw to down air combo.
Especially in the early game where there's grabs and so much.
Anyway, as for the stage pick, this is an incredibly good stage to take Diddy Kong to because the edges are really hard. If he screws up his recovery, he will die.
Yes,
because of the nature of the edges.
And Snake obviously doesn't have much pressure. Snake doesn't really have much pressure anywhere.
Doing a great job here of Snake's doing a great job here of staying safe while racking on damage. So he's actually got a stock lead. I would say it's quite hard for Tibs to come back here.
PS1 is just full of those transformations where nobody really wants to approach.
I mean, there's a few. The 3 transformations are quite different. The only one where no one really wants to approach at all is the first transformation we saw, which is the one with the tree.
Because generally, whoever approaches there will get worse. The worse end.
It's just hard to approach from above. That's the main issue. If you've got a platform above your head, you're quite safe.
Or generally being below a platform is a nice position to be in, especially when something else is up.
Okay, so this is going to be quite interesting. Tibs has got a whole stock of work to do now. Even if he manages to kill Attila, he's still in kill range. And Attila, all he has to do is fish that one up tilt.
And Attila's just making them sync go up and up.
And he's not going for anything stupid at this point. He's happy to just wait it out. Windmill there probably just saving him.
Attila is probably very relaxed right now.
No, there'd be a lot of tension at the moment. He's got a lot of work cut out for him. He's got to win 3 games in a row. And that's... He didn't quite get the kill there. So there it goes. He goes up in the ceiling from another up air. Well done by Tibs that got the kill. He's now just got to get this other stock to win, but I don't see him doing it. And that was a very nice combo.
That was good.
Okay, so now at this point, Tibs is going to die for pretty much anything. There we go. Up smash dropping down.
Snake is just so good at following when he's on the stage.
Okay, so that makes 2-1 Tibs in Tibs' favour in this grand final in the last set. We'll see what happens with Tibs' counterpick here.
So how many do each person need to win again?
So Attila has to win 2, Tibs has to win 1. We'll see what happens. Guessing he's going to want to counterpick a flat stage, so probably, yeah, there we go, FD.
It is an uphill battle for Attila as Tibs gets the counter.
Which is surprising because Attila actually had a huge lead of having to he only had to win 1 set, so Tibs has done a really good job of coming back in this final.
That's a cool tag. Does he get 5 now?
4.
Oh, really?
4% 2.
What's the
2-1.
Just looking at this item play happening, no one's really taken any damage off the other.
Yep, so he's playing really safe in the first 15 seconds of the match.
And here they begin with.
We see Diddy Kong's jab coming out, which is good. I think Diddy Kong has a really good jab, and I don't think we've even seen Tips use it that much. I guess because it's not quite as safe as throwing the banana.
Well, yeah, Diddy Kong just has so many other options out there that he probably doesn't want to mind as quickly. But it's a very good mix-up, certainly, and it probably has its own uses in general.
The game's really close so far. I mean, you look at the percentage, and it's... Oh, well, there we go. Attila picking up the lead again, but it's really still quite close. They're at sort of mid-range now. They're not quite killable, but they're getting there. Attila's still quite early, only at 70%. Oh, that was a very nice grab there. Attila's going to have to C4 to get out of this.
It's in that point.
And now, so Tips just racked up a lot of damage because Attila used his jump, and he had to use his up B. He had to use his siphon to recover backwards because he knew that if Tips got a grab on him, he was dead. Or most likely dead anyway. It's very risky.
It's getting to that point where non-banana attacks won't be stringed into each other quite as easily. And you do find that game when people are at high percents tends to be...
And that was a nice forward tilt. Wow, Tips still survived. I didn't even think he looked like he DI'd that very well, but he still made it back. So well done by him there. Nicely played by Attila there, dropping the grenade off the edge. Very nice play. Unfortunately not killing him, but Tips is in a dangerous position. Attila's only going to really die to a few of his arsenal at the moment. Like, yeah, that down smash is not even close. A nice shield there by Tips.
Going for the forward air, but Attila read that and
then didn't quite get in there. I thought Attila had him there. He did a nice read, but he just sort of waited too long. I think a forward tilt even would have killed, unless it's really stale.
Well, both characters at the percent where so
a nice stackers there. He actually caught Tibbs' banana as he threw it, I believe. So, well done by him there.
That dash attack is so stale.
Yeah, and but it will eventually kill. And and there's the grenade.
A grenade.
And, you know, I actually think that grenade might have even been fresh because it's been so long since either of them have been hit by one. So Snake just trying to stay alive here and rack up some damage before he goes down. He is going to die to anything at this point. Probably an up air or a back air. It's the safest options that he would have. That said, if he lands the banana combo, anything's possible. Very nice plays there by Attila. He's just done he's made the game very difficult for Tips from this point. By getting up, wow, he's at 100% now, so... And he gets the gimp well.
So Snake has a very commanding lead at the moment.
So he's got a full stock lead, which is a pretty big deal. Yeah. Especially with a Snake, he's going to die so late that he should have plenty of time to rack up damage now.
And this becomes a real issue for Tibbs. Because he has such work to make up.
And if we look at the timer, Attila actually has a timeout option available. With only 4 minutes left and 2 stocks, he can hang in there for a very long time. I don't think we'll be seeing a timeout, but
no,
it is an option.
Halfway now. I don't think either player looks like they'd be considering timing out the other at the moment.
No, the time is usually on their mind once you get to about the 3-minute mark, but I mean, because he's Snake, he's likely to take a lot more damage than Tibbs, even if he stays in it the whole time.
That was a very bad position, and Tibbs can get out of it.
A nice up tilt there, didn't quite get him. He was still reasonably low. He wasn't even at 100% when he got hit by that, so he was doing alright. A nice wall of bananas there, keeping Tibbs recovering.
Interesting use of didn't end up helping them.
So I really expected that to kill because I keep seeing Tips' DI and it doesn't look that good, but it turns out he's doing alright, he's still surviving.
man, those grenades are somewhat scary. They stay away.
There's the forward tilt, that was killed. So now we're up to the last game of the grand final. It has gone all the way to that last game, so this is going to be very interesting. I do believe we'll see Snake versus Diddy Kong, probably on Final Destination again, or Smashville. I doubt they'd want to play on anything else.
Grand Finals for all band 5. Here we go. Hi!
Attila's been Smashville.
So through all of this set, they've been going for neutral stages. Nobody very...
It looks like Tibs wants to play on Battlefield. It's interesting. I think Attila's actually a lot stronger on FD, but that's my own speculation. So I don't know. These guys have played so much together, I couldn't really know what's going to do with that edge right now.
So it all comes down to this. It's been a very, as it turns out, a very balanced final in terms of the fact that it has come down to the last game. It's anybody's game. And although we've seen a strings of people winning, I reckon that in terms of skill, it really is up to the player. It could go either way.
It's definitely going to go. It's definitely it's going to come down to the wire in this game. They've got a lot of pressure on the line. As you can see, unlike previous games, they're not approaching each other. They don't want to give anyone the lead, and this kind of happens a lot in grand finals. You'll find that both players they don't want this. They don't want to lose. They're just gonna play safe and see who makes mistakes.
Yeah.
And so it's going to become a stamina battle, really.
This could, depending on how it goes, it could make the timeout option.
Yeah, I was going to mention that. I still don't think that these two are going to let it go to a timeout. Yeah. They're just going to play a bit too aggressively. I mean, they've started going for each other again. It's just that first minute.
Wow.
Wasn't even much was happening. And some freaks by Attila so far. Very nice banana combo there. So he knows when the banana's coming from Tibs, and he knows how to react to them, which is really what you need to do to be able to play against Diddy Kong. Diddy Kong's a very frustrating character to play against, but he's at the same time he's quite killable.
He can be a very
and that was
probably not intentional, but it looked fantastic.
Well, he definitely set it up to happen. So he put the mine on the top platform there, so he did a good job.
Both characters about the same percent-wise, but Snake is probably minorly better. It won't matter too much after about 20% difference.
At this point, Snake can kill with any aerial, so it's very scary for Tibs because he knows that Attila can kill with like an up air if he needs to.
Yeah. I'm just thinking like in about 20% time it won't make that much.
Something that I haven't mentioned yet, Attila actually doesn't have plot priority, which is a big deal for Snake because it would just mean that all of those times when he gets grabbed and he's holding a grenade, he won't get blown out of it.
Yeah.
So it just reduces his options slightly. I didn't even notice that until now, and there's the up tilt taking away Tibs' stock. So Attila's going to do his best to stay alive now. Actually camping on the top platforms there where he's a bit safer from banana combos.
Oh wow. Interesting by Tibs.
Nice
He'll probably be looking for a forward aircut somewhere soon.
I think he's going to be, well, if he's staying on the platforms, he's definitely going to be an aerial. And there's the back there, very nice, a very safe option. And it does kill, so it's, especially at that percent, very well played by Tibs. It looks like Attila at the moment is just trying to get a read on Tibs.
Tibs with a nice instrument.
Actually jumping into the up smash there, so that causes quite a bit of damage.
Wow.
And Tibs jumping up on the stage again, he's in the centre. Not sure, but it looks like Tibs really wants that grab on Attila. He wants to get him, he's got him right where he wants him now, up in the air. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to get the grabs on him, throw him up in the air, and just get his bananas out again.
And both characters spacing so well.
And so far this game, Attila's done an amazing job of keeping those bananas away from Tibs, because he's just, every time that Tibs gets those bananas, he gets great pressure on him. Attila managing to SDI out of forward smash there, so he didn't quite lose his stock. Nice grenade there.
Wow, look at the back end, but the back end is stale. Was it stale?
I don't think it's stale. I think he just DR'd it properly, and he was on the wrong side of the stage, so he did.
It's stale now. So he'll probably be looking for what, a down smash or something.
He'll
An up tilt thing.
I would say that he'd be looking for a back air again. He's still killable with him. And Attila's he's looking for that up tilt. And I think we'll see Tips. Yeah, there's the back air again. And he still lives. And it was still stale, so there you go. He lives forever when he's getting hit by his down moves. Tips is definitely in kill range for that up tilt now. Oh wow. I do believe that was a forward tilt which got him. Which a lot of pressure on him.
I know this is such a new question, but now's the thing about it, time to ask. Do moves depend, like, if moves are stale and you keep using them, will they become more stale?
Yes, they do.
Okay,
so
cool.
I believe 3 times is the maximum number of times it can stale. And there's a ranker. Sorry, there's a ladder of 10. A ladder of 10 moves. So your last 10 moves will become. What's the word? The last 10 moves that you use will become weaker and do less damage. So less knockback, less damage, basically. Which is why you see a lot of players using moves on and basically not using their kill moves until they're definitely going to die.
10 moves. So does that mean it's possible for a character to use a move and refresh?
Absolutely. So a move won't always be stale, even if you've used it. It's not the stock dependent, it's dependent on the last 10 moves you've used. Anyway, so getting back to the game, Attila's lost his stock lead. This game is looking like Tibbs got a pretty big lead at the moment. Attila's going to have to make something happen. He's going for the reads. Tibbs is just taking control of those banners, using them to stay safe. That 4 tilt will kill, so they're back into the last stock of the last game now. There's a lot of hype going on.
A lot of hype, and we're down to 2 minutes.
And Snake's doing a good job at the moment. He's managing to get back into the game. He had a bit of issues before. He's been taken off the edge. That's not good for him. So Attila should be out. Tibbs keeping him off stage here. He's doing the best he can to keep him under pressure.
It's hard to make things.
He goes to the up air, but Attila was ready for that one. He knew it was coming.
Attila's getting close to
very nice grenade there. He actually ran forward and shielded as he pulled out the grenade. Very nice play.
Yeah. Oh, Attila got that right there.
And he's doing
Attila really probably wants to play safe at the moment because he doesn't want to...
Well, he knows he can't kill.
Yeah.
So he's just trying to make sure that he gets a few hits in. He's pretty much in kill. He's getting pretty close now. This game is going to definitely end in a read, though. I don't think it's going to end with something that's just thrown out.
We're almost down to a minute.
So Tibbs' DI was just too good there. I didn't expect that to kill. The only way that would have killed is if Tibbs wasn't ready for it.
That up tilt of Snakes has so much range ahead, but so little behind.
It's very disjointed. Behind, it sort of hits on his frame, on his body, but in front it's got a lot of disjointedness, so it's probably like another length of Snake in front of him that it can hit with.
That's the bane of many players.
Obvious mistake there with the force smash, but luckily it didn't cost him the game.
Now both players are... Wow!
And unfortunately, losing his stage control there when he accidentally threw out the force smash. So congratulations to Tibbs winning band 5.
Yeah. Like it's been Batman, Luca, it's been great.